Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. I am back with a new username. It's K Cloud. Just Yoon is fine. And so today, and I'll go more into that later. But today, for my soft comeback stream, I guess, you know, like a soft opening at a restaurant or like a new store or something, kind of like that. What I'm doing right now. I am going to play Ace Attorney Investigations, because I know I still have Dual Destinies to play, and I will get back to that later. I'll just play both at the same time, even though that's probably not the best idea. But I have my notes, my little notebook to keep me organized, kind of. And I mean, when this was announced, I was really shocked. I was pleasantly surprised. And I was just like, you know what, before I even play the second one, because I did play the first one on stream, like the DS version, but I saw the little bits of what this one looked like, and I was like, okay. And it's been a little while, maybe like a year or two since I played it, so you know what? Let's do it. Game text will be English, voice will be Japanese. I just prefer it that way. Yes, that's good. I don't want to hear Edgeworth say Eureka, so it's good. So, language will be Japanese. Art style? Oh my god, you can change the art style? Okay, so for the purpose of this one, I'm gonna keep it with the HD, because we played it like this, but we're gonna go with the HD because it's new. Let's get this started. So title selection, we will be playing the first one, just to like get back into it, because it has been a while. I think I remember most of it, maybe, but maybe if they've changed some things, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's good. By the way, is the game volume okay? Because in my side it sounds a little low, but if it's fine on your end, I will just put my own volume up. And then as we're playing, you guys can let me know if it gets too loud or if it's too quiet or whatever. But yeah, episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. Volume seems good? Okay. Slightly high, but I think it's balanced. Okay, I mean, just let me know again if it gets too loud or too quiet or whatever, then I will adjust the sound a little bit. But if it's fine for now, then I'll leave it as is for now. Alright, here we go. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. So this is... I remember. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. Oh, I'm so excited. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Right, oh my god, I remember when I was playing this the first time. No matter what the cost. God, I remember. That's how it was back in the day with Edgy. Wow, that arm extending is really weird. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Wow, sounds like a copycat. Always have been, always will be. Sure, dude, sure. But hey, Peyton, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I'm back. I'm so happy to be back. And the name change is neat. Thank you. I've been thinking about it for a long time, so I'm happy to finally get to it and choose something. But yeah, it's nice seeing you guys. March 14th, 2:05 a.m., Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. Gotta see a PFP change? Yeah, I'm working on that right now, actually. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. I just hadn't gotten to... I just haven't gotten to, like, getting everything that I wanted to change done yet. So, like, the PFP, my profile picture, or my banners, or just all that stuff. But I'm gonna slowly work on those. They take time. I've actually just started getting back into drawing and stuff again. I didn't for a long time, so. But yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Let me just get my water. He's walking. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, I didn't really get a good look at him yet. But from the little bit I've seen, it is like from like the previews and stuff. It is kind of weird. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to because I'm so used to the pixel one. All right. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. God, Edgeworth. Oh my god. Oh, this is so weird. No, that is weird. The door is unlocked. Good, but weird. Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? No way Gumshoe has cleaned it. I mean, he is very loyal to Edgeworth, from what I remember, so maybe he's cleaned it, but he's been kind of skimping out on it because Edgeworth's been gone. I don't blame him though, he deserves a break. He's overworked for the little pay that he gets. Oh, that is weird. And the expressions, dude! What the? Wow, these images are really nicely cleaned up. What's the meaning of this? Gun. Oh, the Shadow Man looks creepier now. Identify yourself. I don't remember who it was that was behind Edgeworth. Like, I don't know if it was Kay or not, or oh god, you know what? It's okay. Shut up. You got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. If I remember correctly, maybe I'm wrong, but the guy with the gun right now was not the killer. I think. Oh, those movements are weird. Alright. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases, and some very frantic and busy days. Oh yeah, if he's been gone for a month, Gumshoe has been skimping out so much. Because he's probably having to do it every week, or every, like, twice a week or something. I don't know how often Edgeworth wants his office cleaned. I don't know, but the man needs a break, okay? I like this, though. This looks nice. I finished photographing. Oh my god, I can't speak. Photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well, please continue your investigation. It's so high definition, I know. I like that you can see, like, Edgeworth's face, like he's talking, or like before when he found the body, you could see his expression. I really enjoy that. That little bit of detail. It's really nice. Excuse me. Oh, Gumshoe! Oh my god! Like this, you can actually see his face. I love it. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. Ah, there he is. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You mean for the time? You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Oh... He's probably so upset because he worked so hard to clean it. Probably cleaned it like right before because Edgeworth was coming back. Oh man, you can actually see the tool that one guy, was it forensic team, is actually like dusting for prints and stuff. I like that. I'll say the culprit stole my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. I'm more worried about the blood than the mud, dude. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. That's not really how it works, but sure, dude. Alright, Gumshoe, let's do some investigating. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we got some, what is it? The logic thing? We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So, I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. I almost said forehead. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Well, obviously there was something they wanted in your office, dude. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? Oh, I forgot he had a band-aid. I was wondering what that was. No, not really, especially because of this. The key to your office. So, he has the key to his office. Meaning someone else should not have been able to get into his office. I think that's what he's trying to get to right now. If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Alright, here we go, logic. God, the logic stuff was so, like, I liked it, but it was kind of annoying because sometimes you would logic two things together that made total sense, but it just wasn't right at the same time. And then you would logic things that you felt like had no, like, they had no connection whatsoever, but then that would be the right answer. And I was just so confused. Like, some of it was just trial and error. And, like, it didn't make any sense, but, oh well. That's how this works, I guess. Connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. Oh, or if there were like two that were so similar that you get them mixed up. Alright, let's see here. Got information with L and connect them together. So, alright, Edgeworth, let's see. Yeah, game, tell me what button. Character, tell me what buttons I'm supposed to press. Alright, so there was a crime scene in your office, but you have the office key, which means it should be locked. So, crime scene, office key. The connection, the logic was different, like the interface, this thing, I feel like was different. X, okay. But it has been a while, so maybe I'm remembering wrong. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Of course, it's an office. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo... is it ergo? Ergo? Sorry, I'm taking Chinese, so in Chinese that would be R, but in English it's like maybe ergo? It's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. And this is when Edgeworth is still going through bad luck. I know. Oh my god, poor boy. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Alright, so now we gotta find their motive. for coming into the office at least. When you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. Ergo is such a nerd way to say it. No shame to nerds, I am one. But it's definitely graduate school academia language. Yeah, like... because he always uses it. Like, I know what it means. I can't define it. But, you know, when you hear or see it used so much, you just know what the meaning is, kind of. I hate it when you have a word that you know, but you can't really give a definition for it. It's like therefore or something, kind of. I don't know, something like that. Alright, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Alright. 1202, let's go! Examine everything. Got it. I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it. Thank you, game. Alright, Gumshoe. If I need your help, I'll let you know. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. If I have free time. Oh, this is weird. Look at him go! Look at him run! How cute. Alright, hold on. Okay, there's a gun. Let's look at it. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Oh wait, there's a murder, right? Oh, look at how cute he runs. Wait, sorry, have to solve a murder. I forgot. Care to enlighten me as to where? What did he say earlier? Hold on. Think I've seen one of these before. Yeah, Gumshoe, I would hope so. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. So it's a police-issued gun. Got it. Okay. Revolver, police-issued. Okay. Your chest set is knocked down. The poor magenta and... Let me examine it. Oh no, oh, okay. The poor blue and magenta pieces. I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. Oh, he looks so sad. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. He just wants to hang out with you, Edgeworth. Oh, so sweet. I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. At least he's willing to play with Gumshoe. That's really nice. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. So we've got bloody hands, the wallet. Hold on, let's do the wallet first. And I see the files, so I'll get to that in just a bit. Yeah, it's a wallet. It's a police badge. Oh, it's a police badge. It's a police badge, detective. Yeah. What a coinkadink indeed. Dude. Well, let's take a look inside. Buddy Faith. Oh my god. it's been a while since I played an Ace Attorney game, so I'm gonna have to start getting used to these names again. Mr. Buddy Faith, detective. He's got that cute mouth shape that people do. I use it too for my my profile pictures, but it's funny. It's like a cat mouth. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. So, Detective Buddy Faith. Have we now? No, I want to investigate the whole room first. I like it when I go, I feel queer and powerful. I know, I love that face. It just, whenever I draw using that face, I just like the way it makes me look kind of like, I mean, depending on the expression, but you look like really smug and like, you know? Like that, you know that one picture of, it was like a meme ages ago, but the cat with the knife pointed at it. Don't point knives at cats, guys. But you know what I mean. That one image where the knife was pointed at it and it's kind of go like... If I had my camera on, I could show you, but it's kind of like lean back doing that face. That's what I think about and I love it. Blood. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Okay, so bullet wound in the abdomen. Clean through. So, body was found around 2:05. I mean, it could have happened earlier, but body found 2:05. Right, so 2:05 a.m. And then it was a police gun. I'll just write police gun. That's good enough. In your organizer. It's fine, Gumshoe. We've got a nice way of organizing it in-game. I got my notebook here to write anything that I feel like I need to write down. We are fine, Gumshoe. But thanks for the concern. Of course, this is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. I wonder if Edgeworth is a journaler. Because I journal. I mean, I don't write in my journals. I just stick things in there and then be like, I did this today, but still, you know. He has to be, that's true. Maybe that's the only way he can actually articulate his feelings, like get them out, because he obviously has some trouble communicating them. Alright, if you say so. Okay. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press R to open my organizer. It seems like he'd appreciate a nice fountain pen. That's true. He has like a... He had like a feather pen on his desk, like a dip pen. But I feel like for on the go, he would definitely have a nice fountain pen. Speaking of fountain pens, I do have a... Where did it go? I do have this one fountain pen that I got for pretty cheap-ish recently. And it's like retractable. And I was like, oh, so I needed it. Well, I have a retractable one and then some other ones somewhere. Because I had this time where I was like, fountain pens, you know? But now I'm like, oh, too expensive, so no. But yeah, it's fun. Fountain pens are nice. I like them. The organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Exactly. Very organized. Wait, was this supposed to say Gumshoe or something? Or was it like if you put in a different order it said something else? I don't remember. Or someone else tried to pin it? You know what? I don't remember. We'll just get to it. I don't believe it. I packed those files on those shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. Aww. Oh no, don't mention earthquakes, dude. Well, once this investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. Oh, I feel so bad though, because you saw that stammer in Edgeworth's like dialogue. Is there anything else to look at though? I mean, there's oh, here we go, toppled over books. Probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Alright. Got another piece. Oh, not Edge. Gumshoe. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. What? That's a lie. That's a lie. Because I just read that earlier before he even walked into the room. He's like, I hope Detective Gumshoe kept my office clean, and now he's saying he never asked? Of course you've asked. Or maybe he just expects it at this point. But if he didn't do it, then he would be upset about it. Come on, Edgeworth. I love you, but come on. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested him to come into your office, he just said. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day, every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Oh, Gumshoe. Does he have a life? Edgeworth. Edgeworth, come on. Does he have a life? Oh, Gumshoe. Oh. Not very kind or demure. Exactly. It's like, come on, dude. Don't take advantage of Gummy. They broke a teacup. Crime. I know. Those things are so expensive. Like, I've been meaning to buy, like not those type of teacups, but like gongfucha, like the Chinese style, or like in Korea they have it, but it's like Chinese style still. Anyway, I wanted one of those, but they're kind of pricey. I don't know. I just wanted a way that I can get tea leaves without putting them in one of those like tea bag things that you can buy from like Daiso or something, because that gets annoying. But I don't know. But yeah, such a nice set of teacups too. That killer is going to pay. This tea set. You're really mad? Of course he's mad. Look at that. I want to zoom in, but I don't know if I can. I love Gummy's face. Gumshoe. Of course he's mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck. But that means his paycheck really, really sucks. He's a detective. His paycheck should be way better. I think. Oh well. That's a really expensive tea set. But not as expensive as I thought. Wait, there's something else I could look at here? Oh, here. See, he's got like a dip pen with the inkwell there. It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. What the fuck? It's so tidy that it looks newer than when I first bought it. How do you polish it to make it that good? Remember he said he always eats instant noodles? Gumshoe? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, Gummy. Eating only instant noodles for too long could actually kill you. I think there was a guy, I don't remember if it was in Japan or somewhere like that, but there was a guy that only ate cup noodle for so long that he just didn't get enough nutrients and he died. It was so sad. I think there was... I might be wrong. Maybe I'm just remembering this wrong. But, like, Gumshoe... I feel like there was a thing about peanut butter at one point. And, like, even that was, like, a luxury. Like, he couldn't even afford that. I don't know. Like, in one of the trilogy games. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I broke my fingers to write teacup in the last week of graduate school, but it didn't fragment, so I just needed to use contacts and it was repaired just fine. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like, those, like, any special cup like that is going to be hard to find, so I'm so glad you were able to fix it. I have, like, I have some cups at home that I'm just like, if anyone in the family wants to use it, I'm like, be careful. Or if I only have one version of that cup, and I was just like, please don't use that cup, because if you drop it, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be so upset. Because I bought a sake cup one time, and my dad used it a lot, and I was totally fine with it, but then he broke it, and then I could never find it again, because the store never sold it again, and I was really upset. But, I mean, I'm over it now, but it's still like, ugh, you know? Scurvy? Yeah, that's true. I remember there was a kid that got scurvy not that, like, a few years ago or something, because he wouldn't eat his, like, fruit, and the only thing he would eat was, like, scones or something, so eventually he got scurvy and had to go to the hospital because he wasn't getting enough vitamin C, or any vitamin, really, you know? And fruit in a baked good isn't gonna do much, because just the change in temperature and stuff is gonna lower the vitamin count in any food. Even through transportation, the vitamin quality or quantity, whatever, goes down in food. So, I mean, you don't have to, like, eat fruit all the time, but, like, make sure you're getting your vitamins. Minerals are easier, they don't go away, but vitamins... So polished that it makes mirrors jealous, jeez. Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. Your job is to protect his office. Edgeworth, make up your mind. You want him to clean your office or not? If he's cleaning your office, he's not doing work. If he's doing work, he's not cleaning your office. I don't know what you want. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. What? That's not his fault? That is harsh. Edgeworth. I have to admit the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. Why would he already can't afford anything? Stop docking his pay. I feel so bad for Gumshoe. Come on. I wanna hug you, dude. This is your least favorite trope of the game, hey Gumshoe? Yeah, right? He always gets, like, shit on, and I feel so bad. Like, Edgeworth, I love him and all, but, like, this is, like, don't bully Gumshoe so much. Knight of Prosecutors? No, King of Prosecutors, Gumshoe. It's not a trophy, it's a shield. I mean, it's a trophy shaped like a shield, Edgeworth, come on. They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right? Yes. But I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. Gumshoe, knowing you're gonna forget it and botch the thing, but you'll try your best and we love you for it. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. Edgeworth... Give him a hug, huh? Alright, well... Here's your Steel Samurai. It's a good thing my Steel Samurai doll was spared any harm. Still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself, but Edgeworth, don't be a fucking liar. The hero of the Steel Samurai, warrior of near old Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai. And his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like the... You seem to know a lot more about the show. You know, like... You say, I don't know much about it, but here's all the information about it. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai. Along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show gives its presence. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy? Of course not. Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. I'm not so sure about that, dude. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let's return to the investigation. You're just very passionate about it, Edgeworth. It's okay to admit it. Don't worry, it's fine. No one's judging. If I remember correctly, I think the flowers are from Old Bag. Every month? Oh, what kind of weird poetry is going to be on it? All will be resolved, Wendy. What is that supposed to mean? I don't like that. All will be resolved. What the hell? Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy thorns. Wendy Oldbeck, go away. I know. God, I hate it. Wendy, isn't that the name of the old lady with the whiny voice that's stuck? That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further. Why do you keep it then? Just get rid of it. What are those, orchids or something? I'm not sure. Alright, have you found any fingerprints? How is it coming along? Silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. You've been going at it for like the last, what, 30 minutes? I'm sure you're fine, dude. Well, I never. Okay, did we look at everything? I'm gonna talk to you. Alright. Something out of the ordinary right in front of your eyes. Did I miss something? Oh, here. Oh! Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sir. Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off. And whose fault is that, Edgeworth? Alright, let's see what we can put together. Maybe that's what I need to do. Then pay him more. Exactly! Killer's goal. We don't have that yet. I know what the goal was, kind of, but we don't have it. Signs of a struggle. Files are a mess. Revolver. Victim was a detective. So maybe something with these two, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try. Okay, good. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Alright, let's see. Ah, a holster, got it. But that means someone took it from him? Appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Okay, so the gun is most likely the victim's. And then we get to examine. Yes. Okay. Wait, let's see. There's a horse on it. There's a picture of a horse. I see a picture of a horse. Oh, that's not important, I guess. There is one shell used, though. Or one round. Well, it doesn't look like... Well... Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh? Hey. Jim? What? You didn't have to kick him! You scumbag. Why? Why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Why didn't you say that to Gumshoe? Dude, you... We know you did it. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Sure, just in a bloodstained suit, pal. Can we just make him go sit on the couch? I know. Oh, look at those fake tears that he wiped off. Jacques Sportsman. So, something sportsman. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. Jock Sport. Oh, that makes sense. I couldn't get the beginning part. I got the sports, but that makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Huh. Yes, my friend calls him Jock Sports Ball. He deserves a... You're the one who killed Jim. Dude, no. No, why is he being accused of murder? He just walked in the office and never did. Only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Why is this man wearing sweatbands and sports gloves is my question. I know, he's a prosecutor. I mean, I know this is a video game, but like, if his hobby is like whatever sports he's playing, like tennis or something, I don't know. That's what it looks like. At least when you're in the office, wear something more professional, I guess. Like, at least like a button-up shirt and like some slacks. I don't know. It doesn't have to be crazy professional, especially if you're not on the clock. But still, what is wrong with you? He even has a fucking medal. Like, he has a little gold medal on. Gumshoe! Wow, good job. Gumshoe! Dude, he doesn't even have a gun. Let's not laugh around a corpse, I know. Portsman. Alright, hold on. Give me just 1 second. I need to take this sweater off. It's too warm. Usually I keep my window open recently because I'm trying to circulate my room, but I don't want to bother people outside or whatever, so I closed it. But now it's a tad bit warm. Okay. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. He's trying to trick you, that's why. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Hope it's finally cooling down for you. It finally feels like fall this week by me. Yeah, it's actually nice and cool where I'm at right now. It's just, the heat tends to stay in a bit because the city I live in is usually pretty cool anyway, but in the city it's kind of hot. Where I live, it's closer to the ocean. Not next to it, but it's closer to it. So it actually stays quite cool most of the year. It was really hot for a little bit, but it's just that the heat stays in a little bit. So if I like close my window or something, it's just gonna get really hot. Not really hot, but it's just gonna feel a bit warmer than it should be, than I would like. So I'm not really used to the heat anymore. Yeah. And I'm more of a cool temperature guy. I like autumn and winter. Those are my favorites. I definitely prefer that. Spring I hate the most. Summer is second. And then fall and winter are my beloved seasons. So but yeah, it's fine now. I took my sweater off. I'm not overheated or anything. It's all good. But yeah, I'm glad that it's finally feeling like fall for you because I can't stand the heat, and so I don't want anyone else having to stand the awful heat. Because there was a heat warning in my area, I think like a week or two ago. Excuse me, for like a week. So it was awful. Haven't had a hot October in a long time, if ever. Yeah. Because I'm in like California, so, and in my area it's pretty cool-ish most of the time. You know, obviously colder in autumn and winter and stuff, and spring and summer isn't even really that hot unless you go into the city. But it gets hot like late August and then September and then October, and then it starts cooling down again like mid-late October, like now. So yeah, I don't have AC either, so it was awful when the heat wave was here. So yeah, Brothers in Cali doesn't have AC. Yeah, when you don't have AC, it's really hard. I had to get one of those, you know, the things that look like headphones and you put them on your neck and it like pumps out air like a fan. So yeah. But it was really nice once I got that, and then I was able to keep my window open. So yeah. I'm glad it's finally cooling down, because oh boy, it was awful. So yeah. Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? I don't want to work together with you, dude. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? No. Edgeworth's like, don't touch me. A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there. What the fuck? Well, at least now we can investigate that area. I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner Jim. That's really weird. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. Your friend is dead and you... What? I mean, we know he did it, but it's still weird. Like, this is really inappropriate, is it not? Grief is weird, but wow, I know, this is just... Okay, okay. Alright, I should probably give them some space. Well, now this has opened up. Well, his jacket is fine, if a bit tacky. Just get a new frame. I don't think he's well, I was gonna say I don't think he's proud of the jacket, but he also hangs it up on his wall, so I don't know about that. I don't know if that's correct. It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here. I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective. You mean the wall safe? There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us. What? Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. Oh, him. We know who him is. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. Alright. Him. Rubbing off. Sorry. First I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. What? Oh, I didn't press anything. Okay. This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. Oh! I got it. I got it. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press X with conviction. Let me write down my thought, though. Okay. And when I found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. That sounds like how he does things too, dude. Okay. Proof of my profession, however, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Alright? Bullet went clean, okay. Issued this one. Only one shot was fired. There you go. Wait, what'd he say? I didn't hear it. No! Let me put my own volume up. This bullet hole is the contradiction. It's elementary. Oh my god, Edgeworth, please. It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim, and the second felled this frame. This is how I bet Edgeworth journals with that nice ring binder. Yeah, you know, when I do it, I don't really use a ring binder because I like to put things in between the pages too, so I can it'll just fold in it. But also ring binders are so nice because then if you want to put something somewhere else, you can just take it out and move it somewhere else. It's always a struggle to figure out what I want to do. But Edgeworth, his journal seems to be more organized, and he wants to put it in different sections and stuff. I mean, we kind of saw that already, I think. I didn't actually press that, but that's what I wanted to anyway. You know, this evidence section, the profile section, probably more sections in it. I do have a ring binder. I haven't been reading in a while, but I wanted to have a journal of just passages or quotes that I liked in the books that I'm reading. but I'm trying to decide if I want to put them in like a normal journal, like a bound one, or if I want to put it in a ring binder, because if I put it in a ring binder, then I can just like move things around, or if I make a mistake, I don't have to rip out a page, because that's what I do. I don't know why, but I hate it if I make a small mistake on something I want to make look pretty, and then I get all like anxious and frustrated about it. But if I have a ring binder, I can just do that. But then I don't want it in a ring binder because I want it in a bound journal and make it all pretty, and it's so annoying. So I haven't started it yet. I have a notebook to put the quotes in so I don't have to look through the book later. But like, after that I need to transfer those quotes and passages into a different journal, and now anyway, so yeah. So I have like, yeah, I have a journal that I made for like just like ephemera and shit that I've picked up as I do things, like if I went on vacation or something. I have a journal specifically for vacations, like if I went by myself somewhere like LA, or if I went to like abroad to Korea, Japan or something. Then I've got like for the quotes and stuff, I've got a notebook for my games and shit. I got my weekly planner so I don't forget stuff, you know, just so much stuff. It's a problem if it doesn't feel the same. Exactly. Anyway, that's why I have so many like empty journals and notebooks and shit, because then I feel like, oh, maybe this isn't what I wanted, and then now I'm back to square one. So yeah. I'm glad Edgeworth has found something that works, because I wish I could find something that I want to make a decision to, but it's hard. Alright, so we know, we have the evidence here that it was only fired once. Okay, so I have to... Oh, did I accidentally press it when I didn't want to? Oh, okay. However, this gun was only fired once. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? No, because the other person who shot it, I remember, was not the killer, but they don't know that yet, so... Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? I know logically that the ring binder is better for how I like to write. I even have small ring binder, but it still feels off. Yeah, I know. I have like a few ring binders, and I try to use them. They're just sitting around. Some of the papers that are in there have been used. It's a dilemma. Please don't talk about the fingerprints of the gun. What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? I mean, it's not really sticking out, is it? It's more like like pushed in. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Oh, you look so sad. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Edgeworth, I'm sure you're strong enough to do it yourself. Yeah, you're not supposed to know that it's there, Gummy. So, when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. It's just Steel Samurai merch. I wouldn't even be surprised if that was it. I think it was like information for like a really specific case or something. I don't remember exactly, but like I think it's much funnier and much better if it was just Steel Samurai merch. Like, he has the statue or the doll or whatever out, but it's like one thing, so he could just be like, oh, I got it to remember that one case, you know. But like, he probably has like t-shirts and minifigures and like pens and shit in there. I don't know, keychains. Seems like a bad idea to put your case files in a safe that all prosecutors have just because seems like an easy theft target. Yeah, probably. I mean, we can already kind of see proof that it's been messed with. I guess. It looks like it has anyway. But I don't know. Wait, did I read that? Oh, I did. Okay. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence, and then you just told them. Right now? Oh, there's nothing in it. There's nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. Maybe he's lying. Maybe he actually does have merch in there. It's not empty. Oh, Gumworth. Gumworth? What is wrong with me? Gumshoe. That's like a ship name. Every prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them. Trial evidence use only. Okay. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Okay, so it's smudgy here. This keypad, don't you find it a bit too clean? Oh, is it light because it's dusty, but the keypad around there is like darker because the dust has been brushed off? Or wiped off, I guess? Someone was trying to wipe their fingerprints off. I see. As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly play connect. Okay, I know. Wait, it says that we didn't. Wait, what else is there to examine? Oh. What's this? Wait, hold on. I need to change something. That is fine. Okay. Gumshoe, please. Even if you were to sneak without a camera, you'd probably blunder it. I don't mean to be mean, but he's just too. Nothing. You've already outed yourself, Gumshoe. Don't even try. Do I even want to ask what he's been doing in my office while I've been away? Oh, that's funny. Alright, so I guess we gotta logic this now. Signs another handgun, wiped fingerprints. Another handgun. I mean, I could kind of see if there was another gun, there would be no need for a struggle, maybe? No? Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Wiped fingerprints. Maybe... If these don't work, then I might be missing something. Dude, even I don't know what is after. Oh, wait, no, but he said something about, he sees, or he said something about evidence. So maybe they were looking for certain evidence. Or like I said earlier, information about a specific case or something. Like the new UI. Yeah, I kind of like it too. The old one was really blue, wasn't it? Like, it was like a weird cyber looking thing and like something like that. The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. Okay, but let's be more specific here. It's very future tech blue, which was common for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I guess especially back in the day, they wanted things to look all futuristic and cool or something. I don't know. It wasn't awful, but I definitely prefer this. I definitely prefer this. I think this fits Edgeworth's aesthetic, I guess, a bit better. I can't look at the thing. Maybe I can talk to him? Okay. Or maybe I already have what I need. Files are a mess. Some motive of theft. Maybe... Well, I don't know if it's... Is it gonna focus on that there is a sign of struggle, or is it gonna focus on the mess on the ground? I can give it a go. Okay, good. Okay, because that makes more sense. It's like they wanted some information in a file. So there's a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victims and his killer. So he was looking for the thing first. Yeah, because like if there was a struggle, I would imagine the only reason there would be a struggle is if... Well, I mean, I don't know. Never mind. I was thinking maybe they struggled to get his gun, but I don't know. Or unless there were some files on the floor and then there was more stuff on the floor because of the struggle. You know what? Whatever. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. I mean, there is one missing. Hey, can you move? I need to look at my stuff. Why do all the good ones always die young? What the fuck, dude? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me just drink some water. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. Yes, we know. All we can do is search for the truth. Portsmouth. And, so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? The truth. Alright, let's put them all in the right place. Of course Gumshoe would know. He's organized and cleaned this place so many times. 2A, 2B, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. And then there's a bit that the body is covering, and there was a missing file there. I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. And then the guy fell onto... Wait, no. The victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. I don't think so. I wish I had a pointer, but if you look at the... If you look at the OD, there's a gunshot there. There's a bullet hole there. And from what we know so far is that the bullet wound was a clean... It went clean through his abdomen, right? So that means that he had to be in a sitting position in front of the those files there and was shot there, which means I don't remember this part for sure, but from what I'm seeing here is that he was probably knocked over to cover up that there's a missing file, maybe? I don't know, something like that. Well, what's wrong with this picture, Edgeworth, is that there's a bullet hole here. And he couldn't have been like that if he was standing. Wait, no, but... Okay, well, let's look at these. Well, I guess we could look at the handprints. But here's the thing, there's... Actually, no. I was gonna say there's handprints up top and then also on the floor, but if... I know he wasn't shot standing, but if he was shot standing... Let's pretend he did, and he sat down, then the prints on the floor would still make sense, so never mind. I don't know, can we move his body? Okay, so we cannot move it. Can I deduce this? Maybe... Wait, hold on, I want to read these. Never mind. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at 2:05 a.m. Maybe this one? But... Goes clean through the abdomen and then into the spine of the binder thing. Ah, korera. This is it, is what he said. This is it. You don't see. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. That's what I said. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher. Or maybe he didn't die right away? Or maybe the guy was looking for shit and then tried to put it back when he couldn't find what he wanted, so he put it back the wrong way. And so the stuff that's on the bottom shelf right now was actually on the top shelf when he got shot, because he put it back incorrectly, or something like that maybe. I think. It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. Oh, I think I get it. So, I want to move this, but we have 1A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then we have 2 A, B, C, D. I think when the person going through his files was putting them back, he thought the 0 was the first one, so he put the 0 on the top before the 1s, and then yeah, okay. So the order of the files. No, Gumshoe, no. Wait, the labels are wrong? No, no, no. Yeah, it's fine, Edgeworth. I mean, Gumshoe, that's how you usually put it all the time. The problem is they were probably put in the front when they weren't supposed to. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. It's fine. Those white binders are special, so they're arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. There we go. So the shooting happened after it was messed with. Yep, that makes more sense. And then there's a blood splatter on it too, yep. Way more sense. They've finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. Hold on. I think I missed reading something. Do you think it'd be a good problem with the body? Okay, got it. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. Yeah, see, it says Gumshoe over there. Upside down. Which is weird that it's upside down. So they can set up the scene, dude. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime. But why? Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. Well, we got this here, which doesn't make it look very good for you, buddy. This. One, there's a file missing. Why does it say Gumshoe on there in blood? I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. Oh, come on, dude. Wait. But maybe the letters are different in the H, 0H? indicative of criminal activity. So snarky, yeah. Oh, poor boy. Portsman is so... I mean, he's really trying to rush this and pin it on someone else. We know in the Ace Attorney games that when someone's name is written in blood, it's most likely either, if it's obviously out, then it's probably not the person of the name, but if it's covered, like, you know, with the guy with the tattooed or whatever, if he had his number written on the floor, but he tried to cover it up. But then we have, like, Maya's name, and then here's Gumshoe's name, like, out in the open, so obviously put out there, like, I don't know. Gumshoe, have more faith in Edgeworth. You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you are going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. That's not just the name on the bookshelf or the binders. Oh, he's Stomp. I know, he's so cute. No, no, no. If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. Alright. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. I know, he's really trying to rush this, huh? And there must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you going to do? What I always do in court, going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. God. Okay. I feel like even if I say maybe some other time, they're still gonna do it. But okay, might as well. Alright, I'll explain it to you. Alright. Whoa, voice, excuse me. Alright, first, I listen to the witness's testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with R and present the piece of contradictory evidence. To present something as simple. Oh, yeah, okay. That means we gotta push them. At those times, I need to press the witness with L. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw out new information and new or modified testimony. Catch them out in their lies. Gumshoe, there's a way... whatever. Very well, I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. I don't want to hear this guy's logic. I'm just doing a save real quick because I haven't. I haven't at all. Okay. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. He doesn't like using a gun though. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters in his body. Letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. God, why the thumbs up? Also, why would he write it upside down like that? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. Exactly. Justice, Apollo isn't in the game. That's true too. There will be no justice. Or there will be... You know what? I don't know what I'm saying. So we have to find the flowers. Stole and shot him dead. You messed with the okay, you know what? Let's just press all of them. Mata means wait. But here's the thing. I can't believe I'm saying this. But actually, you know what? I'll keep going it for now. But I actually might change the voice to English. I'll play a little bit in Japanese a bit more first, but I don't know. The voice is not what I expected. You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Why do you call the victim Jim? If I remember, Buddy hated that, I think. When clearly his name is Buddy Faith. Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion. God, you're an asshole. Jacques and Jim? Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly? Not really, actually. I don't think it flows that well, in my opinion. So sad. You like the eureka noise? It's exactly what a nerd would say. It's true though, it does fit. Like, it doesn't, but it does. And honestly, the English voice, actor's voice, fits better in my opinion. Or like, if you've watched the Ace Attorney anime or something, like, his voice actor for that, like, a deeper voice, I think would have been better. He was third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim. Oh, okay. No good, dude. He talks about the victim like he was his pet. Ew. Horseman is ew. Ugh, ugh. Maybe your salary's been cut so much that life is getting a little too rough to handle. Portsman, stop! How do you know that I eat 3 square meals every day, pal? Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but there it is, the instant noodles. Don't call him evil. Gumshoe isn't stupid enough to try to steal from Edgeworth, honestly. The more I play these games, the more I think Edgeworth has a near photographic memory. Probably. I mean, he did say earlier that the way that the binders were ordered are how they were in his, like, mind... What did he call it? His mind vision or something? I don't remember. But, like, in his memory... So I believe that, if not photographic, at least near, well, yeah, you said near photographic. But yeah, I agree. Can't say I disagree with him. Oh, Edgeworth. boy. Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe the detective to be the culprit. So a lot of person can understand about another from first impressions alone. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no. Cannot. Okay, hold on. I will press this last one first. But we know that the body was used to cover the words. So it's not that someone didn't notice them, it's that someone noticed them and then covered them. Or they covered the fact that a file was missing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else it could be but the body. Clean through, body was found at around 2:05. One of the files that were written upon in blood was stolen by the culprit. Oh, maybe it's this one, because it couldn't be unnoticed if someone took it when they were still writing on it. Okay, good. That's the one. Perfect. Perhaps you are not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic. Alright. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office. No, Edgeworth doesn't joke. If you have the time to laugh, then you have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? So he didn't notice because it was when he left the body. Whatever, I don't know. Maybe when he left the body, he was sitting up, but when Edgeworth found the body was down to cover the missing file, right? Oh wait, that means the guy in the beginning who was not the killer had to move the body to cover up the fact that it was a missing file? Or something like that? What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Mr. Portsman? Or what's impossible? Oh, I see. The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. But you just said that they didn't notice the thing. I think it's pretty obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. That makes sense. If Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. What? What is that animation for? It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. Okay. But I think the written letters are the tampering. Oh, whoops, sorry. The written letters are the tampering, but the missing file is not part of it. I mean, it's tampering with the crime scene, but not for this specific case's reason. Ugh, dude, stop. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. You win some, you lose some, that's how life goes. I mean, I guess. Gumshoe! No! Glad everyone's so cheery even though I feel more dead than alive. My god. But, you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up. However... Oh, come on, what are you gonna bring up now? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? But... I mean, he didn't, but... Why do you have that? Just to... Why? Please stop doing that. Stop! Why? That was so unnecessary. I remember, Maggie's in this case, right? A lady? The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Oh, Gumshoe! Wait, didn't he help her get her job or something? I don't know. Oh, he's so defeated. Did you see that? Oh. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of the security. Oh, Maggie. God, this is awful. I mean, she doesn't have a motive, though. He's gonna try to... This is... I think he knows that Gumshoe has a crush on her, or like really likes her, and then he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get him to like put the blame on himself because he doesn't want Maggie to get in trouble, and oh, so... What an asshole. See, Gumshoe, you're so predictable. Don't do that, dude. Oh. No, don't do that. Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Put that jacket away. Stop. 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 What's your reason for suspicion other than her just being the security guard with the key? I know that doesn't look great, but it's not like concrete evidence. Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door. And that leaves only Miss Bird as a prime suspect. I mean, but if this is a theft case, someone stole the key. Stop! 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 You're such a freak and not the good kind. And if she was, even if she was the culprit, she wouldn't blame Gumshoe. Like, she wouldn't frame him out of all people, you know? Ugh. No, that's not how it works. This isn't a stupid tennis match, dude. I wonder if there's anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. Seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details is to press him. Okay. So the reasons for your suspicion, Mr. Portsman, of Maggie Bird being the I almost said victim. No. The person who did the thing. I also put my sweater back on because it was getting cold, but now it's warm again. Oh well, I'll just keep it on. I'll just roll up my sleeves and deal with it. Alright, so you said it's pretty obvious that Miss Bird is the one that snuck into the office, eh? Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key? Leave Maggie out of it? I know. Poor thing. Oh, God, stop, please. There's only one person on staff at this time of night, and tonight she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? Poor thing. That's, true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to, which means someone took it. Or something. I remember that much, someone took it. You're very unprofessional. Should I hear Miss Bird out? Of course I'm out. Of course we gotta hear her out. What do you mean? Why are you even questioning it, Edgeworth? You know we need all of the facts to get to the truth. You said it yourself. Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say. Yeah, well, I don't care about what you think, dude. I'll be the judge of that, Miss Bird, if you please. Okay, discovered that it was missing at around 1 a.m. Missing master key. Alright, missing master key. Around 1 a.m. No good. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Okay, but why would you... Okay. Judging by this image here, this means that she had put the key right where the window was when the window was still open, and she looked away from it long enough for someone to come in and take it. Which, I'm not saying that, you know, I don't want to be like dissing at Maggie, because she's such a sweet character, I love her, but that was very irresponsible, especially for security, you know? Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? never lose things, but... Right, because she has bad luck. Yeah, logically speaking, yeah, it's not conclusive, but... No one said we agree with you, though. We established that the motive of the killer was theft, but what does Maggie have to... Like, why would she want to steal it? Stop with the jacket, dude. You don't look cool. It is as Mr. Portman says. Oh, come on. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own. I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. Okay, don't interrupt Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please. We didn't. Just punch him. Wait, do we even have anything right now? Let me see. Wow, that was weird. It was stolen. Okay. I don't really know yet. I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly. Did you now? I feel like you're just trying to... You're moving back and forth between, possible perpetrators here to get out of trouble. Are we though? I don't know. Like, I know he's not, but I don't know if we're in agreement with Mr. Portsman here. Only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. No, I'll have you know, I have never made a spare, so what are you insinuating? Of course not. That's hogwash. Aww. Poor Gumshoe. Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. I'm trying to figure out what I have. Whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him, like you. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well. But you just said everyone in the prosecutor's office knows. Did he not? Like... He's a celebrity among us prosecutors. So even if Maggie knows him, everybody knows his name. I would love to, but first we should listen to a bit more and digest what he's saying. Press him for more information. We already did. Okay, so... But I don't think we have anything here. I mean, the prosecutor's badge is kind of pushing it, but that would kind of insinuate that we know that it's the prosecution. Let's see. Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. Her intent from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. Or maybe this one? Only the prosecutors would know of this. I'm gonna try this one. Because she wouldn't know about the safe. Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth after all. So the only person who could have done this is another prosecutor. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. Well, look at the bright side, at least Maggie and Gumshoe will have the same trauma. I mean, they'll have something to relate to each other with, I guess? But I don't know. That's something they can bond with each other about, I guess. The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. Oh, he's sweating. Yeah, but it only came down when it was shot. I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. That means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either. Then, are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor? Yeah. I mean, we know it is. We saw it in the beginning, but I mean, that's what it's pointing to right now. Also, Edgeworth, your bangs are looking sharp. Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. Yeah, be nervous. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? How many suspects do you have lined up in your brain that you can use? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes. We were partners, like inseparable. Ew. I mean, not ew for the conjoined twins, but like you and no. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret safes. He's claiming that the victim was the thief. He keeps going back and forth, so he sounds less and less credible. And I'm surprised that he's a prosecutor if he keeps making that same mistake, making himself be less believable. No. I could never do something like that, not even as a security guard, sir. Plus, even if he was a thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office. He's taking all the new facts that he didn't know and he was even like fighting against to use for his own benefit. Yeah, so stupid. Does that mean, okay, let's say his idea was credible and Jim had unlocked the door. Would that mean he left it unlocked or what? And how would you know which exact room to go to? Has he no honor? No, he doesn't. What did he say? Okay. No, we're not done. No, we're not done. The killer assigned to the case of the murder that he committed. That guy has been dusting for prints for the past hour. Probably. No, we don't understand, and I don't want to understand. God, I hate him. To be continued. God, I hate him. Save my progress? Yeah. What time is it? 11:08. Here, well, let me save here. I will keep playing a little bit. Just for this, like, conversation here. And then I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Yeah, a little over 2 hours, or it's going to be about 2.5 hours. I think that's a good time to stop. So let me read this bit a little bit first, though. March 14th, 4:18 a.m. Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. I can't believe Miles Edgeworth walks up... Would it be 12 flights? 11 flights? Well, I mean, walks all the way up to the 12th floor. That's insane. Like, I understand why, but man, his legs must... They must be fit. What is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. So cute. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir. True. So then what now? Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. Oh no, Maggie. Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway. Yes. Oh, yes. I remember. I think we find the binder. And I think there was like a piece of information missing as well. Alright, well, we will not be beginning this investigation today. I think... God, I don't want to see you. But, yeah, I will continue this another time. Look at that, that's nice. Oh! Moving with the right stick is walking, moving with the left stick is running. Okay. His head looks kind of big. Anyway, alright. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Let me save. It is so weird, yeah. He looks good, but it's a little off. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. And go back to title. No, we don't need to save. I just did it. He walks more twink-like than I expected. Does that make sense? Hold on. Kind of. Very proper. Not in a bad way, just... No, I know. I kind of see it, yeah. Very interesting. I think it's because, like, in the original, he's just... It's all pixels, so you can't really... It's just a normal walking animation, but now that it's so clean, it's very weird. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to the title. No, we don't need to save. I already did. Yeah, go back to title. Thank you. Oh, a little chess piece loading thing. That's cute. Alright. Anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. I don't know exactly when the next stream will be, but probably sometime next week. But yeah, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it is. Stay safe. Hope everyone stays in good health, and I'll see you guys again sometime soon. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Good night. Bye.